No one noticed Aaron when he walked into the building every morning at 5:30 a.m. The lights were still dim, the offices empty, and the city half asleep. He wore the same faded jacket, carried the same small backpack, and moved quietly through the halls with a broom in one hand and a set of keys in the other. To most people, Aaron was invisible, just the janitor, a background figure in a building full of important people. But invisibility had been his companion for years, and he had learned to live with it without resentment, believing that dignity did not depend on being seen. Aaron was 42 years old, though his tired eyes made him look older. Once, he had dreams of becoming an engineer, fascinated by how things worked and how broken systems could be fixed. Life interrupted those dreams when his father fell seriously ill, forcing Aaron to leave university to support his family. What he thought would be a temporary sacrifice slowly became permanent. Years passed, responsibilities grew, and the dream he once held carefully was pushed further and further into the background until it felt almost unreal. His job as a janitor paid just enough to survive. It covered rent, food, and a small amount he sent to his mother each month. It did not offer recognition, comfort, or pride, yet Aaron showed up every day with quiet discipline. He cleaned floors that would soon be dirty again, emptied trash bins no one thanked him for, and fixed small problems before anyone noticed them. He believed that doing something well still mattered, even if no one ever said so. There was one small habit that set Aaron apart from the rest of the building's routine. Near the elevator, a whiteboard was used for reminders and complaints, but every morning before anyone arrived, Aaron erased the old notes and wrote a short message instead. The messages were simple and gentle, words meant to lift someone who might be struggling silently. Keep going, you are stronger than you think, or, your effort matters, even on hard days, or, one small step today is still progress. He never signed his name, never waited to see who read them, and never expected them to change anything. At first, most people walked past the board without noticing. Over time, however, the messages began to catch attention. People slowed down, coffee cups paused mid-air, and tired eyes lingered on the words longer than intended. Among them was Maya, a 26-year-old employee who worked on the 10th floor. She was intelligent, ambitious, and deeply exhausted. Her life revolved around deadlines and expectations, and she measured her worth by how hard she pushed herself. Rest felt like failure to her. One morning, after a night of poor sleep and a presentation that did not go as planned, Maya stood waiting for the elevator, holding back tears she did not want anyone to see. Her phone buzzed with unread emails, and her mind replayed every mistake she thought she had made. As she looked up, her eyes landed on the message written on the board. Your effort matters, even on hard days. She stared at it, feeling something loosen inside her chest, something she had been holding tight for far too long. Maya took a quiet photo of the message before stepping into the elevator. The day that followed was still difficult, but the words stayed with her. That evening, instead of working late as usual, she went home, cooked a simple meal, and allowed herself to sleep. It did not fix everything, but it was the first small act of kindness she had shown herself in weeks. The next morning, there was a new message on the board. One small step today is still progress. Maya smiled without realizing it, unaware that the quiet janitor she passed every day was the source of the words that had begun to change how she saw herself. And just like that, through a few simple sentences written in the early morning silence, a ripple of kindness and motivation began to move through the building, unseen but powerful, touching lives in ways no one yet understood.